Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Today is September 10th, 2018. It's been a while since I've done any sort of videos on here. I've been a lot less frequent, uploading a lot less in general, but I'm back. Like right here, I got this really cool shirt at a thrift store here in town. It looks like it's maybe been worn once or twice at most. Some unknown Henson. Got it for $3 at a thrift store here in Crossville. It's pretty damn cool. It's even got a, I don't think I'll be able to reach it, but it's got a quote of unknown Henson on the back, and it says, every woman's dream, every jealous husband's nightmare, you know, so it's kind of funny. I wanted to show you something. I didn't really do much gardening last year, 2017, and I started to in 2016, but you know, earlier on, you know, in the summer, I ended up having to move, and I tried transplanting some stuff, but the distance between where I had planted it and where I had moved at that time, the heat, I mean, it's a hot summer 2016, and the heat plus trying to transplant it, you know, 15 miles away, they just didn't take very well, and there was sunflowers and tomatoes. The tomato plants, most of them died off, and I didn't try to regrow any of them. The sunflowers I had tried growing seemed to do pretty well, but up to a point, then they ended up dying off early on, a little while before most of them were going to bloom. So that really sucked, but I got some sunflowers right here that I've grown this year, and most of them are pretty small. Some of them didn't turn up, but they, some of them are drooped over, but I'll show them to you. I wish there was a way on your phone camera to switch, like it's pointing towards me, but then make it point that way without flipping the phone around like that, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, here are some. I'm going to start here. There's my biggest one right there. That came out, my tallest one. Turned out pretty good size. These bloomed. Today is Monday, the 10th of September. So these bloomed 11, 12, like the 4th or 5th. Actually, I think it was like Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday of last week. It was like late, I keep getting tongue-tied, but it was late Wednesday, early Thursday, so it was like the 6th, the 7th, around that time frame that they started blooming. Of course, this one was the first. Obviously, it's the healthiest, it's the tallest. It has the thickest stalk right here. And I got some others over here, a lot of smaller ones that have drooped down. Yeah, these are drooped down. I had a lot of seeds planted near each other, and some came up, never bloomed, and you know, a lot of them bloomed but were smaller and whatnot. So we got those. Got a bunch of tiny ones that have like 3-4 petals each. This one's undecisive right here. Yeah, there we are. Kind of undecisive. Got some in the back. We got these right here. Got a little bee or something hanging out on this one. I don't know if you can see him or not. Yeah, there we go. Got a little guy hanging out on that one. Yeah, I was, so I don't know, some of these will probably die off before, well, some of them will probably, you know, officially die off before they get to the point of being able to produce any, you know, good seeds or anything like that. We had one down here. This was actually a good one. I just found where it snapped off the stem. I mean, it was good for a small one, you know. So I'll throw this over here in this pile. Maybe something will grow of that next year. If y'all remember about 3 years ago, I did pictures and video of sunflowers I had grown, and I had like two really good ones, like that probably came up to like right here. And they were actually, we used to have a raised garden, and this is where it was, and I've taken a lot of dirt out of it. We've taken dirt out of it. The kids played in it. We took that down. And but yeah, this is where I used to grow them. And then I have another one over here that's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna try to put that through here without breaking it, so it'll be more have more support, and then it might grow up some more. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna move that over. So there we go. Anyway, oh, hello. Got somebody hanging out on this one too. But anyway, thank you for joining me, if you joined me. Not a whole lot to show for this year. By this point next year, I'm going to be living somewhere else. And I don't think I'll be able to grow much around there, but maybe I'll be able to, whenever I'm living there, I'll be able to come back here next summer and, you know, do a better job, or maybe have a little community garden somewhere. I was going to try to do that this year, but just never worked out with the planning and everything. Getting together on the person's land and all that. And plus, you know, it was one of those things where I'm involved with this group chat that was originally like a philosophical, theoretical based group chat, and we had a bunch of us had talked about doing a community garden. Then once I actually started trying to talk to people about making the plans for it and all that, you know, some people started being like, oh, I don't know, you know, people, you know, it's like, yeah, that's what a community garden's about. People all garden together, or at certain times, but it's all a community effort, and then you go out and pick stuff, trade it with people in your garden, or sell it to people in the community, or just keep it for yourself, you know. And a lot of people backed out, and one guy was supposed to, but offered to let us use his land, because he has an acre of land they wanted to turn into a garden. They, you know, and then it just ended up not working out, you know. So maybe here in the next year or two, I'll be able to get a good community garden together, and I'm going to start looking into more plants that I can garden and grow, like during the late, you know, plant in the late fall, or mid to late fall, early winter, and start doing stuff like that, you know. So we will see. We will see how things work out. And, you know, hopefully I'll be able to, it's been a while since I've done a gardening video and talked about ideas and stuff, so, you know, I'm sorry this video is kind of long, but anyway, well, maybe I'll get more consistent with it and do more in the future and do more short videos, you know. So until then, peace out.